Ah, what a lovely evening to have a sip. Mm. Now, to get back to my village and my wife. Wait, what? Where did it all go? Okay, I'm just messing with you guys. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Medieval Dynasty here on PLV Gaming. I'd be going, hey, where the heck did the whole village go? Did your save get destroyed again? Nah, nothing like that. The key eye among you will see that on the last episode we left off on the very end of winter, and we're here at the very end of spring. Now, I did a little thinky think whilst I was plowing that field behind the old house there. I was like, man, it took a monumental effort to build everything over there, and you know, one of the biggest things is keeping the mood up with your um, with your villagers, like your settlers that you have with you. For that, you need like the best houses, which require a lot of rock. Um, I made the decision before the village got too big to go ahead and move it to a much more convenient location, one that was a little bit more closer to some villages, closer to resources in particular, especially that of wood and of rock, and in particular for the future, much more closer to things like metals, like iron. So I moved to an area, or close to an area that a lot of people end up using in the game. There's an area in the game called Unstuck, right? By going into your menu and hitting Unstuck, like so. Good old swig. You can see that we spawn in this area right here inside the forest. So, a lot of people like to build right here. It's very popular for the fact that, boom, you hit Unstuck and you're here. There's only one big downside. Well, it's not even just like a little thing, it's actually a big thing. That the land around here is very uneven. It's very hard to build bigger buildings in here. You really only have a few spots, and it can be difficult to really expand your base out to a certain point. So, a few episodes back, I believe it was actually in the very first episode back in the series, I took this road right here when I had to go over to the Xenia for that Dogbert mission. And I came across this patch of land right here. This beautiful patch of land sitting in the middle of the forest. Now, as you can see, this is where we have moved the town. This took ages, guys. Oh man. Basically, what I ended up doing was, I came here with a little bit of supply. I built up another resource storage. The cool thing about the game is that all the resource storages, they kind of share, basically, their inventory. So, the massive amount of stuff I had in there was able to help me build all of this. I had to go back, knock stuff down, reassign people, get the houses done, get people reassigned, with the major change being that we finally have ourselves a farmer's field. This is huge, because this is what I was trying to do for the longest time, was to get like a farm going, and we have a farm now. You can see I planted cabbage, some cabbage. This whole field is a cabbage field. So, what's his name again? Let's see, management. This guy right here, Nabor. In the old village, he ran the tavern, but I was like, that's not really doing anything right now. The village isn't that big, and it'll be, he actually has a decent skill in farming. So that's where we ended up putting him. Got ourselves our bathtub here again. I'll give you guys a little look around and kind of show you my vision for what I'm going to do with this area. Let's get them all washed up. So, this spot here it's pretty much at a junction. Unstuck is located directly right here. That's Unstuck. So you can see it was just down the road. There's this patch of land right here, going all the way like this, right? That is perfect for building a village. And it has all these wonderful roads passing through it, which will kind of make it look a little bit more natural, I guess. Basically, a crossroads of a town. In between two major settlements. You can see that we're not that far from Gostovia, and we're not that far from Desinia. But the bigger thing is, especially compared to where we were before, we were kind of just off to the side. The closest thing to us was Barrow, and Barrow doesn't really have much going on for it. Barcinia and Britannica, I think. Yep. They're very small towns. They don't really have much going on in them. But the town that's directly beneath us, Hornica, it's pretty decently sized. It's kind of big. It also has quite a bit of nice things for us to buy. Another reason for this move, for me, was the location of this particular mine. There's a mine that sits right here. You can kind of see it. It's pretty close by. It's not that far at all. It's actually a quick jog up the road from where we're located. That coupled with plentiful wood that's in the forest beside us and rock that's all the way around us made this a pretty much perfect location. The only con with this location is this. I'm gonna have to pull out a there we go, just in case. The only con about this location is there's not a stream of water directly flowing through, but it's not that far, our water source. I'll show you. Taking the path up here from our crossroads. I think that's what we'll call the village, is just crossroads. Let's just call it crossroads. What is attacking me right now? Oh, just a deer going absolutely crazy. Okay. Coming up the short distance right here, we'll see that there is a stream right here. Not that far of a jaunt whatsoever. I actually thought about building here. It's just unfortunate that the land here is also quite... like right here, it doesn't look too bad when you're looking at it. You're like, oh yeah, this looks pretty decent. But it's actually, you know, it kind of goes up and dips and comes up around, and then there's another road that cuts through here, so it's not actually a continuous piece of land going through. And then it gets pretty steep pretty quick. And then there's actually not that much space to actually build. You can see how small it actually is once you kind of like see the different angles. I kind of wanted to do this. There was another location up ahead, kind of like a Y River situation here, right down here. The piece that's right here, this little sliver of land right here, you can build pretty much anything you want on it, and there's two pieces right here that you could build on as well. Other than that though, this area is just too steep and rocky to build on. And it was too bad because it was also very close to Unstuck. It had the water systems right next to it. It was just too bad that the land was so crazy. But the good thing is though, where the new settlement is, there's plenty of space, and I mean plenty of it. This is going to make things a whole lot easier for us in the future. Like, this is nice. Being able to click on Stuck and then do our thing, this is wonderful. I'll kind of show you around here too. So I've set up pretty much everything that was here before is here. I added a workshop to the equation. Obviously we have the farmer's field right here. And this is kind of like kind of made this like the quarters where I have some of the housing being built. I'm gonna kind of like pull this around like an L shape coming through, where eventually we're gonna get a fence going across. But you can see this area is not too shabby. Like it goes pretty good. It gets a little bit bumpy here and there, but it's like just smooth enough where it lets you build. There's even this area right here where all these trees I could easily cut these out. And you can see it also pulls down to this nice flat area down here too. Even this area I was looking at, like, oh, that's pretty good too. Like, this is a pretty nice area as well. We got a lot of options in this little valley here. Heck, in the future, depending on how many buildings we're actually allowed to build and how big we can get, we might even have like 2 sections. We'll have 2 little villages right next to each other. They'll like merge into one big village. We'll see if we can do that. So that was what I was up to. I basically spent the very last part of winter. Right after I was done plowing the field, I like plowed half that field and then knocked it down. I was like, okay, it's time. I have to make the decision now whether or not I wanted to continue building there. I decided, nope, I'm not going to stay there. Roberta should be good to go. So yeah, we're going to sleep the day. Get into a new day. Oh, no, so am I. So I am super confused. So let me speak to you. Interesting. I'm gonna go now. Not exactly sure how the pregnancy thing works yet in the game, so see how that goes. I have built an extra house because I do want to get another person in here. I'll do that eventually, but we have a bear to take care of. So apparently, there's always going to be a bear. Always do. I do want to make sure I'm going the right way. There's apparently a bear that's usually directly in front of the mine there. So, we didn't have much luck during the winter finding one. So I think we're going to be lucky this time. We'll find a bear. Let me see. How many arrows do I currently have on me? I got 10, so hopefully that's enough. If not, I'm booking it to the senior. Oh, but I'm just so terrible when it comes to shooting stuff. That is not a joke. Hey, buddy. I need to get closer to him. I don't even know how fast bears move. Got a hen house, apparently. It is a bear. Hey, buddy. Hopefully I win this battle and not you. Oh boy. He was a big boy. First bear, guys. Oh boy, that fur effect is crazy. And look at this. This is the cave. So to my understanding, this cave is where we get iron from. Rock deposit. Goes pretty deep. You know, I don't want to go in here yet because I don't even have the tools to get it going. But yeah, like this is the area that we would end up getting our iron mined from. I wonder if there's any more bears out here. I didn't even count that. Was that 5 to the face that he took? That was quite he took quite a few. I gotta get used to the new area. Like, look how wonderful that is. That looks great. And you can see from up here, like, really how much room we do have to expand. It's quite good. The other area, it was huge and open. You know, there was plenty of space for expanding. It was just the fact that getting resources there was just such a chore. Like, I would have to like ferry wood up to the hill, drop it, hope it rolled down the hill enough where I didn't have to. It was quite the endeavor. Look at this. Look at our cabbage go. My guy, look at him. Look at him, he's loving it. We don't collect cabbage right away, don't we? No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't go that quickly. Let me double check something here. You know what? Apparently, yes, it is. The only thing is, oh, that's what he's doing. Perfect. The game is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. He's collecting the cabbage. That's awesome. That is super cool. I'm really happy to see that that's actually doing exactly. That's super awesome. I'm pretty happy to see that that's exactly what's going. So does this eventually go? Oh, it does. Comes here. 81 meat. A lot of this meat's gonna end up being spoiled, but it will end up being used for rot later on, anyways. So it's not too bad. Oops. Always pressing the wrong buttons. So, got our bear done. I showed you guys off the new place. What's next on the agenda? Well, I want to hunt that wolf and take care of that wolf. Because after this, we'll have another chapter, and then I think we're going to continue on with doing quests and building up this village some more. I do need somebody else here, so that's next on the agenda too. So we'll get that done pretty much this episode. So, hey. A whole day totally didn't just go by between these, between me saying I'm gonna go get wolves and me doing this now. Let's go ahead and fix something real quick. I don't know where this came from. Sound. I got quite loud out of nowhere. But anyway, let's check off.
Pancakes.
I knew there was gonna be one. I just didn't see it coming. I'm gonna show you guys the benefit of our new base right now. Okay, I lost that arrow. Oh, we're all about getting levels today. And a broadleaf plantain. Alright. Oh, I've been wasting my flatbreads. There we go. Alrighty guys, the benefit of our new base. Boom, boom, unstuck, boom. Isn't that lovely? We don't have to trek super long distances just to get back to our base. I'm so happy. I am so happy that we got that stupid thing done. Alrighty, so they want us to build a woodshed. I purposely did not build one because I knew that's what chapter 7 had in store for us. So let's quickly pull out the hammer. Like so. Let's go to our crafting, building, is it? Resources, right? Woodshed, we just need 6 logs, alrighty. Let's do this. So let's put this up. Like so. And before this episode's done, let's go ahead and get one more person for the town. Going ahead and doing that will help us with more resource collecting, even though that being said, I do have plenty of logs. I have lots. I bloody clear cut nearly half of British Columbia to do what I had to do. Maybe they replenished them, I'm not sure. Oh my god, thank you. Got her in. Easy enough. Good old pretty boy. Now the reason why I do also walk with them a bit is that I don't know if wildlife attack villagers. There you go, look at that. You made it. I'm not 100% sure yet. I should actually check to see if that's a thing or not. If villagers can be attacked by by wild animals. Look at this. Yo, our guy actually did the whole field in one day. What a beast. It's plenty of cabbages. It's also a great amount of food that can be cooked up and sold. Look at that, guys. Look at the amount of cabbage we have. Wait, how did we get 562 of this? Wait, what? Is there more than one cabbage picked at one time? What the heck is this? Yo, is that normal? Yo, is that normal? To have that many cabbages? I think the game might have just glitched in my favor. I'm not sure. I don't think... Well, unless like you're getting like 10 cabbages per stock, I guess. You know what? I'm going to give some serious credit to the game developers right here, right now. The fact that he is fertilizing the field is incredible to me. That's incredible. The fact that as long as I have the materials inside the shed, our guy will do exactly what he's supposed to do. Huge props to the developers of this game. They already have that programmed in. It's very cool. Definitely gives a different meaning to the term NPC. Very, very cool. Let's go to bed with the wife. But guys, on the next episode, I'm gonna show you more expanding. We're gonna go hard on this. You can see here that our next thing to do is gonna be gain Dynasty reputation. We're not that far away. We only need like 40 points to achieve that. But I'm thinking because of how well this guy's working, I'm gonna make sure this thing is stocked up well. And yeah, this is incredible. The fact that he's just doing his thing is just amazing to me. Blows my mind. So next episode, I think we're going to expand the fields. I'm going to figure out how to get better tech to unlock the fencing, because I would love to build the Great Wall all the way up around our village here to kind of protect ourselves a little bit from the wildlife. But until next time, guys, take care, and thank you for watching. If you enjoy content like this, why don't you please give us a like. If you didn't like the video, you can give it a dislike. Please subscribe to POV Gaming. We are uploading new videos pretty much every day of different content. So, until next time, guys. Goodbye.